Hello, 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 and welcome to another exciting edition of Smell the Coffee with Dana Master and Aina Raiza Cuello. It's already Wednesday, and we still haven't seen any hashtag Woman Crush Wednesday posts with our faces on them. So, like, wat gaan aan? What's happening?
Question mark.
Huh? Like, do you understand this? Because I don't. I'm trying to.
I've never understood anything that goes on in people's minds. I just let it be.
Let it be.
Let
Drink
it
your
be.
water, mind your business,
Yeah.
and live your life.
Live your life.
How are
and
you doing, sweetie?
Doing great. Can't complain. All is well. And yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I have no complaints. Yeah, life is moving. It's here, we are in April. Soon we'll be in December.
We are living as soon as possible, Chomi.
Soon we'll be in December
We
saying
are living as soon as possible.
Happy December,
Happy
colleagues.
and then pretty soon we'll be like, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, and then it's
2026.
26.
I saw a video, there was a reel on Instagram where this woman was saying it's 10 years from now. You are enjoying a cup of coffee in your house that you bought in 2034, and she was basically like counting down. And it makes you realize that 10 years is just now.
10 years is now. 5 years is now.
It's now.
3 years is like tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We don't have time, so you have to live in the moment.
Live in the moment.
One of my mentees called me the other day, and she was like, how long do you think it will take for me to make it?
Oh.
I'm like, colleague, let go of the future. Let go of living in the future. Just live in the moment. You don't even know if you're going to make it tomorrow or in the next hour or even in the next minute. So why are you so concerned about when you will make it? Just do what you can. So I said to her, it's about the little steps that you take to get to the bigger picture, not so much about the bigger picture. I was reading I recited a poem, I think when I was in drama school, and this poem I'll forever remember. It says, it is not so much of when you get there. No, it says it's not so much of how you get there, it's when you get there. So it's what you are doing now that leads you there. So focus on the now, focus on today. Okay, let's say I want a breakthrough in television. She wanted a breakthrough in television. So she's asking, when will I make it? When will I be this big celebrity? And I'm like, don't focus on being that big celebrity. Focus on doing your affirmations, your tongue twisters. Focus on reading now. Focus on,
watching news, watching people that inspire you.
Yes, focus right now on crafting your
perfecting your craft.
Perfecting your craft. Yes, focus on just presenting now, not when you're going to make it, because that is out of your control.
It really
you
is.
are not the master of your destiny.
And do you see now why a lot of people are depressed and stressed and whatnot? It's because in your mind you told yourself, within 5 years I will surely be in Hollywood, I'll be doing this.
That's what I thought. I'm going to be rich and famous at 21.
You see? And then life is like, no,
and then you see Tyler is rich and famous at 21, and you're like,
and me? And with people like Tyler, it's even worse because it's like she was just in South Africa.
Overnight.
But
it's not overnight.
But it's not overnight. It's years of praying. It's years of fasting.
She probably started when she was like 9 or 15. But now since you only know her because she blew up on TikTok, overnight. You think it's overnight. It's never overnight. So I said to her, it will take you at least 10 to 15 years to build overnight success. It's what you are, just do small things. Just do small things to get to the bigger picture. We are not saying forget that you want to be rich and famous. But
don't forget the bigger picture, but also don't focus too much on it.
Don't focus on it because that one is out of your control.
It's really out of your control.
Like you might not even go there. Maybe it's not even in your destiny.
You see, that's the thing. I was talking to my sister the other day. She's only, 19. And she was so stressed. She's like, Dana, what am I going to do? I'm like, you're 19. Breathe. I don't even have like if you ask me now, Diana, what's your 5-year plan? I'm like,
Yeah, like
no.
I think when you come to a certain age, over 25, and life has really
Done what it can do.
on you, you are like, ish, I don't have a plan.
I
I'm
don't have a
moving
plan.
with God.
I'm moving with God.
I'm moving with the
Really,
times.
really and truly, I'm moving with God, because now you plan, you tell yourself within 5 years, and it goes back to what you're saying, like work on the little things. I'm not saying that I'm just gonna give up, like, oh well, God will see me through.
No.
Obviously, you do the little things that you can, but then now I can't be like, in 5, for sure, I will be where, because that's not God's plan. Our plan is not His plan.
Stop putting limitations on God. I think that was the biggest lesson I learned today for myself. I was listening to a sermon when I came to work, and in my mind, a thought just came, stop putting limitations on God. I was like, maybe we are going out of topic, and maybe perhaps me and you can have this conversation. I see the time is going.
It's ticking.
The time is ticking. But yes, we will be right back with our top stories. Please do engage us. Me and Diana will continue this conversation in our commercial break. We'll be right back.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nhom.com.na.
Now, starting off our top story. Splitsville. Cardi B alleged in a shocking rant on social media over the weekend that her estranged husband Offset is putting her through hell. Past couple of months I've been very quiet, but I've been going through a lot of stuff that I keep to myself. The WAP rapper began on X Spaces, a live audio room where users can host conversations. My self-esteem to the ground, and I'm so tired of it. The Bodak Yellow rapper alleged that her ex and his new girlfriend, who the woman has asked her, why you care that I'm in the house? You haven't been here for 3 years, to which Cardi allegedly responded, that's my house that I bought. TMZ has reported that Offset 33 has been dating model Melanie Jada. There hasn't been any confirmation whether that is the woman Cardi claims has been complicit in Offset alleged misconduct. Amid his messy divorce battle, the Bad and Bougie rapper, real name Kiari Kendall Cephas, has also been accused of cheating and even stealing from Cardi B.
So what's the problem? You both have moved on, clearly.
Clearly.
So what's the problem?
But one hasn't.
Okay, but he's dating. So he's dating the other woman out of spite.
Yeah, probably out of spite. Because you know how men are sometimes. I'm not saying all men are like this. But for some reason, when you leave the man...
I would hate to be dated out of spite. Don't do that.
Imagine you're just a rebound. You're just a rebound.
Don't do that, colleagues. That's very mean.
That is super mean. Imagine that time you're in love, you're head over heels.
That time Papisa is using you. Aya, colleagues, you can't. Man. We can't move like this.
No, we cannot. I don't understand why. Because a lot of men, for some reason, find it difficult. To them, it's kind of like, so you actually moved on. Really?
Yes.
No, I know deep down you still love me. It's like, no. I can guarantee you, sir, I do not
love you.
No, but you still love me.
Even if I love you, it's not to the point where I want to get back with you.
Yes.
So it's the explicit content. Why are you saying, what?
Why? The other time Cardi B released screenshots.
Don't have boundaries.
She released screenshots of him being like, yeah, just let me hit it one more time. I'm like, oh.
What?
Guys, yeah.
You know, when you are with a person, really soak in all the moments with this person because you're going to regret leaving the person. Soak it in so much so that when you leave, you've had enough of it.
Yes.
You don't care to return to
Yes.
this same
There's,
thing that you
there's
left.
nothing that's left hanging where you're like,
Yeah.
maybe I should just give him benefit of the doubt. No. This is why I say, even on that first date, discuss everything. Discuss parenting, discuss all of these things. Because now here we are lying to each other, we're dizzy. Next thing, we're engaged. Now we are married, and it's like, so when can we start trying for our child? And it's like, no, I never said I wanted kids.
I don't want children.
You see? Even things like discuss what constitutes cheating. Discuss things like that.
Just talking to other women,
That's cheating.
that's cheating.
Because you have other intentions.
Complimenting other women. Oh, wow, that dress. Heaven. Yeah, colleagues.
There's a lot going on in this world. Even married men are still looking for their soulmates.
No, man.
But alas.
That's why you shouldn't be in a hurry to
Thank
marry.
you.
Do not be in a
Thank
hurry
you.
to close the love
Thank
chapter
you.
of your life.
People believe, it's a shame that a lot of women were raised with that belief that marriage is an achievement.
Also, do not be in a hurry to give yourself another opportunity. No, I withdraw. Let me start over. Do not think that what you have is the best.
Yes.
Never ever think that
Yes.
what you have is the best. There is always more to be achieved. It's a sin to play small. So you will find a better version. Even if Diana treats you well, just know that if one day Diana flips and starts treating you poorly, you will meet another better version of Diana. Diana times 10. It does not end with Diana. That's what I'm trying to say.
But for everyone who's in my life, it does end with me.
No.
I'm the best.
No.
I'm as good as it gets.
You will find the best.
But also, think of your life 10 years from now. Are you going to be happy with this person? Are you going to be like, I'm actually happy? Or are you going to say, I settled? My
Do
worst
not
fear is
settle.
settling. My worst fear is settling. Like waking up one morning and you
Yo.
realize, wow, I can't believe I settled. And I know so many people that are in marriages, and to them it's like, I settled. Most of them.
Don't settle,
Don't
colleagues.
settle,
I think that's the
colleagues.
word for today. For me, like I'm quick to leave. Hey, when it comes to relationship, I don't have
too.
grace.
You breathe the wrong way, I'm like, sharp, bro.
I don't have grace. Like if you treat me poorly, like I don't have grace for things above my deal breakers. Like I will go and I will not look back. Ask my exes.
Trust.
I'll go.
At Aina's exes.
I will not look back. Like
Don't. For what?
no, like
For
if
what?
we are done, we are done. I move. I don't come back and say, oh no, sweetie. I know tomorrow I'll find the best.
You'll find the best. And also remember, when you guys break up, being friends is very strange, because it's kind of like saying, oh, the dog died, but we can still keep it. Why?
Why are you friends?
If you guys break up, you're
being
done.
friends with your exes
No,
always takes
no,
me. Why are
no,
you friends, colleagues?
No, why are you friends? Now you go your way, I go my way.
Yeah. But nonetheless, let's move on to a rather sad story. One of my favorite actresses, veteran South African actress Nandi Nyembe, renowned for her compelling roles in Zone 14, Yizo Yizo, and Soul City, and even recently, Adulting, is reportedly facing serious financial and health struggles. Reports revealed that the 74-year-old star who now is using a wheelchair due to a knee problem, is experiencing financial difficulties. Despite her long and impactful career in South African entertainment, Nyembe has made it clear that she seeks opportunities to work rather than charity. Speaking to Zimoja, she stated, I don't want people to pity me. I can still do works on my own. My knees may not be working out, but my mind what happened is she's saying that now she's sick, right? So now she doesn't have money for her medical
So
bills.
she basically exhausted it helping her son. That's what it says in the
Yes.
statement.
She exhausted the money helping her son. So no medical aid. She's wheelchair bound. She basically can't go through the day. So she needs work. She needs people to hire her, and we know that Adulting, it's in its final season, and this was probably shot in 2024. So now 2025 is like there is no work. So now she's saying, she's appealing to the public, give me work. I think the South African industry, she has such a beautiful resume. She has done so much work. And even in the current adulting, she's on the wheelchair. So, yeah, this is her plea. She needs work, and people must give her work so that she can go by. I think she has a very big heart for you to sacrifice, and that's what mothers do. You sacrifice everything for your children, and at the end of the day, like, you don't have anything.
But you know, sometimes it's also about how we raise our children. If we make our children used to handouts, they become our
Dependent,
burden.
yes.
Like, I say this, I can say this because I'm a mom. If I teach my child that I must always hand things out to her, she will always expect me to give her things and not work for them. So in a way, yes, as a mom, you should help out your children, but also let them know that there's life outside these four walls. You still need to learn how to fend for yourself, because as my mom always says, I'm not going to be here forever. What happens after I'm gone? If you're so used to me just handing everything to you, what happens when I'm gone? So yes, it's actually really sad, and we've seen so many actors and actresses, Mr. Ibu, for one.
Yeah, it's because actors are basically freelancers.
They're freelancers,
Today
yes.
you are in, tomorrow you are out. You might get a job that is paying you 3 million, fair and fine, but you still have to pay tax. And then, let's say you don't...
still have other expenses.
You still have other expenses. You have electricity, you have your child, you have what, you have what. And then you don't book another gig in the next 5 years.
Yes.
So that 3 million must
should
carry
last you 5 years.
for 5 years.
Yes.
But it's not realistic.
It's not.
Because money is going out, but nothing is coming in. So you are going to eventually run out.
Yes.
I think that's the biggest actors
You and
challenge.
I have been in
Yes.
this industry for a while. We
I
know.
think for the actors who get paid monthly, that's good. That's better for them, because like people who are on soapies, they shoot every day, so
They at
you
least
get
have
paid.
constant-ish income.
Yeah, constant. But if you're working on a film, it's a lump sum, and then
You're done.
you're done.
Anyway, that brings us to the end of our top stories. Do engage us, as I know. Stick around.
Today we are
and last year Russia after and I saw the entry form pop up again and I was like, Savannah, let's just do it. It's a dream. Let's do this. Prepared and I entered. Good. I did it and then I won and now we're here. So
going on an international stage to represent Namibia in Poland, and you nation is going to mainly to you as inspiration. How are you?
So my journey actually started when I was 15. I started watching Miss Universe. So I was so intrigued by how this woman will carry themselves, how they're so powerful. So a lot of boys get to know my self-sessions. I wanted that. So that was very, very interesting. Obviously, lots of gym sessions. I'm doing a lot of training. 2020, all of the cliches. Doing that. The main focus though is where I kind of thought, 3 weeks I wanted to do this. So it's important that you stay strong that must be here, so that you can actually convey what. So it's also got into that way.
And then,
And I was like,
so far, what has been your biggest takeaway from the supernatural competition itself?
one thing I must say is that confidence makes a woman glow. So you can be the most beautiful girl, you can have the most beautiful outfit, but if you're not confident in what you're wearing and what you're saying, it's just not going to come across that way. You're not going to glow the way someone who maybe is more to the, let's put it like this, someone who's not really into pageantry, but they have that glow, they're so confident in themselves. That woman will just shine. Yeah.
Talk to us about representation, which is such a huge thing. How do you feel about representing yourself and Namibia at large?
I'm extremely honored. Namibia is my home. So it's an honor, that's all I can say. It really is an honor to represent Namibia and to showcase on a global stage our potential and what we can do.
So what do you stand for?
I stand for neurodiversity. So my goal is to raise awareness around neurodiversity and inclusive education. So I myself am neurodiverse. So I want to lead by example and share my story. Yeah,
that's beautiful. You know, being a celebrity, being a title holder comes with a lot of pressure. How do you then handle online criticism?
I've been fortunate enough not to have too much criticism online. So I haven't dealt with that yet, but what I do is I kind of block out social media for a little bit. So I post and I engage when I need to, but I take necessary breaks. I also don't look at comments unless it's my own, and I go give some love back because I appreciate all the love that's been given to me. But I try steer away from the topic as much as possible and just do my job when it needs to be done.
Awesome stuff. What are your future goals, career plans? What then after June?
After June, I'll still be carrying the title. So the goal is to further expand Beyond the Dream as much as possible. Obviously, even after my reign, I will be doing that.
Yeah.
So Beyond the Dream is my from the ground up project. I do divergent thinking activities with children who are neurodiverse to empower their way of thinking.
Nice.
So I want to grow Beyond the Dream. And then ideally, I'd love to start my own creative agency. I am in the creative space. So I'd love to do that.
Nice.
And eventually end up on Forbes 30 Under 30.
Love that.
Let's see if that happens.
Do you know how to get on Forbes 30 Under 30?
I've done some research.
You
I need
can
to
just
do more
apply.
research.
Just apply for it. Perhaps you just follow their page on social media. The applications are available.
Yeah.
You submit everything they ask you to, and you would see your beautiful face as a cover girl on Forbes 30 Under 30.
Well, as soon as my
30 Under 30.
Well, as soon as my portfolio is strong enough, I think definitely it's something that I do want to go for.
So what is your message rather to young women out there?
So I say this a lot, I really do, but stop waiting for someone to believe in you. Something that I wish someone would I kept waiting for the right time to enter Miss Supernatural until I felt ready. But it was actually until someone told me,
So I will be watching,
I was ready for
cheering
that.
on, and
So it
please
kind of
do not hesitate to reach out if you
took me a
need
few steps back, but
anything, if you need
I
this
believed in
platform
myself and
for
here we are.
something, if you want to come and advocate further, just reach out. Never be afraid, to reach out or ask for help.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right.
And thank you for having me today. It's been lovely.
You are welcome. We will be right back. Please stick around.
Well, we're definitely wishing her all the best in her journey. From Diana Master and Anna Raza Koyo, this has been Smell the Coffee. We'll see you again tomorrow.